Hello everybody, welcome. I'm No02 and thank you for watching this video. I got the latest news, hot off the press information coming out of Frost Giant about Stormgate, their up-and-coming RTS game. I was lucky enough to be invited to the Content Creator Summit that they held on January 22nd. So all this information is just a couple days ago. A lot of us content creators, we all signed up. They filled out applications to try and be some sort of affiliate or associated with Frost Giant and Stormgate. Some of us did that years ago. Those applications were finally vetted and worked through, and I don't know how many people got in, but I was lucky enough to be able to be chosen and get some access to information, to the roadmap. Some really interesting and cool news going on about Stormgate. 2024 is going to be a really big year for Stormgate, is from what I can tell. A lot of the roadmap is NDA'd at the moment, but obviously there's some public information that I'm here to tell you about. And some really, really good stuff here. If I can really summarize 2024, it's going to be like Floodgate after Floodgate when it comes to either availability of content, streams, videos, or access to Stormgate as we're moving towards all the sort of closed betas and all the extra events and things like that. And really, really having seen the game come to fruition in 2020. Really, though, the next big event that we're going to be seeing is Steam Next Fest. Steam Next Fest. Have you guys heard of this event? I have not. And I think the Stormgate devs, right, the Frost Giant team, they were making jokes about how they've never heard of it either. But apparently, this event is sort of a big deal. Tens of thousands of people attend and participate in some form or another. For Steam, sort of highlights the sort of hottest up and coming games that'll be released on their platform in the near future and things like that. And Stormgate's trying to get on the action. What you really care about though is the free public access to Stormgate during this event between February 5th and February 12th. Anybody and their mother will be able to access and play Stormgate for free for the full extent of the game, online 1v1, 3 players versus the AI, the sort of total and complete full game as it is right now in its current beta state. Anyone will be able to gain access. I know right now for a lot of you out there or who might be checking it out, usually for games and what they did with Stormgate is if you pay money to the Kickstarter, you can get paid access to the up and coming closed beta. This is separate. During Steam Fest, you can play a demo between this week, right? This 7 days. Anyone in the whole world can gain free access to Stormgate and play it to their heart's content. And no money down or anything like that. Really, really cool stuff. Not only that, they're going to be releasing temporarily, going to be lifting the embargo on content creation for Stormgate. So if you've been looking for content, it's been a little scarce because Stormgate's been really hush-hush, really tight-lipped on who can stream and who's been having access and how much information is out there about the game because they're really trying to protect sort of the alpha image that they've had. And they're going to be temporarily releasing that. So during the next fest for Steam, you're going to see a floodgate of that content creation, of streams, of videos being released. Not only is it going to be the opportunity for you to play, but really an opportunity for you to just watch your favorite streamer personalities get their hands on the game for the very first time. It's going to be big. It's really going to be big. They're going to pushing super hard for this to be big. Honestly, to be a little pessimistic, I expect server issues in the first couple of days of this event because I think it's just going to be total chaos, stress test to the ceiling as far as how their servers are concerned. So I imagine those first 2 days will be sort of painful to get online for Stormgate, but that's ultimately a good thing because really we're expecting to see just tons of people playing the game because literally everyone will be able to gain access to the game during that period of time. All the streamers, blah, 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 all the RTS people, the RTS community will be there. In fact, to hype it up even more, Elite Gaming Channel, EGC, they are putting up a tournament. Not only are they putting on a tournament, they are putting the money on the line for this tournament. It's actually quite cool what they got going on here for this tournament. EGC, They're putting $10,000 of their own money into this pool, and they're going to be playing this event here. Now, there's some critical things for you to understand about this real fast here, because notice the dates. The beginning of the tournament is during Steam Next Fest, during that free open demo gameplay of full access to the game. February 10th, February 11th will be the tournament. It's an open tournament, so if you want to play, you want to participate, there'll be a means to do that. The information to sign up has not been released quite yet, but this is just the preliminary stuff that they got going on here. Notice, though, after the qualifiers, after the 10th and the 11th, we have 17th and 18th will be the sort of final half of the tournament, which is well after, right? Well after Next Fest, right? Because on the 12th, your demo access will eventually fade away. What this means, though, is that for us who have paid into the Kickstarters, if you paid money to the Kickstarter so you can get the closed beta access in February, it'll be starting sometime after Next Fest. I don't know if it'll be seamless. I don't know exactly the time frames, the dates, and the exact moment where they will transition from the Next Fest open access to the closed beta access. I don't know that exact transition, but it'll be shortly after. After the Next Fest for Steam is when the closed beta will begin for all of you Kickstarter fans. What's really cool about this event that I want to highlight real fast, and I'll put a link in the description of the video for this page right here for you to check it out. Competitors without beta access who advance to the second round of the competition will receive closed beta access to Stormgate lasting through the entire closed beta period, including the opportunity to be among the first to playtest the game's unannounced third faction. What a powerful sentence that is. So not only will you get access to play the game for free during Next Fest, if you do well on this tournament, they'll gift you a key to the next closed beta for the entirety of the next closed beta. And they're also talking about an unannounced third faction. What is that? I personally don't know. They didn't give us that information. The NDA stuff that they showed us was pretty light. I really don't have that big of like the secret juicy information. They're pretty closed-lipped about all of it. But really cool event to the very least watch. Fun to participate in, even if you're not a hardcore gamer. It's just fun to get a little bit of competition in there. But if you are a hardcore gamer and you don't want to support the Kickstarter for whatever reason, here's your opportunity to get a free beta key access, which is kind of funny, I think, and really cool of EGC to be putting that on. And secondly, about this event, there's a call for casters, commentators, for co-streamers. I'll put all the links in the description, but especially if you're a foreign language speaker, they're really looking for people who want to get a clean feed of the live tournament event, and then you can cast and commentate the event on your own personal channel. Really great opportunity for any of you content creators out there who are looking for a little bit of exclusivity, especially if you're one of the few in your particular language who end up casting the game, because to some degree, when the event's going on, I don't know exactly how they'll be managing all this, but you know, if you're they'll be to some degree letting people know, like, hey, if you want to watch this event in other languages, check out this channel, check out that channel, blah blah blah. Really, really cool. And again, just really goes to show how sort of punchy Stormgate is for this upcoming year. The Stormgate is going just all out, right? The floodgate of just, if you want access, here it is. If you want access, here it is. If you want content, here it is. If you want to help us, if you want to participate, if you want to be a content creator, if you want to sign up, you'll see all the links in the description for this video to get you all that potential access, or for you to sign up to get the applications and things like that, because there's a really big push right now for Stormgate to sort of get itself out there, get as many content creators behind it, and get the game in as many people's hands as possible. It's looking like it's going to be pretty dang exciting. So that's Steam Next Fest. That's the big one. February 5th to February 12th. free open access to the full game. And then shortly after that, closed beta access for all you Kickstarter people. The last bit of things that I want to mention here real fast is a wish list push, a wish list push on Steam. You can go to Steam right now and check out StormGate with all their trailers, their content, whatever on Steam, but also wishlist the game. When it comes to Next Fest, part of the games that get highlighted during that event are coming off of the most wishlist games from the Steam store. So if you want to support the game in a free way, you can go to Steam right now and wishlist it. Between like now and Next Fest, the wish listing, I don't know, the algorithm, if you want to help Frost Giant fight the algorithm overlords, for whatever reason, it seems like the wish listing that you do between like now and Next Fest uh, give extra points, give extra cookies to the algorithm masterminds. So if you want to help support the game in a free way, go and wish list it on Steam right now. Basically, help support the game, help it increase its exposure, and really help just promote the game in this really upcoming, like really big upcoming event for them. I do want to mention that when it comes to Next Fest and getting this sort of free public access to StormGate, um, I would say expect some issues on day one, day two, some server issues. If this thing pops off like Stormgate is hoping, or like Frost Giant's hoping it to be, the way that they're trying to push and advertise it, it's going to be chaos for the servers, I imagine. Day one, day two might be a little rough. We'll see what the stress test looks like for Stormgate or for Frost Giant. But if anything, crashing servers is a good sign of far as far as interest is concerned. But just to be a little forgiving because the game's still in beta. The game's doing something sort of wild and crazy with the sort of free public online multiplayer game, just free public access. It's going to be potentially huge. But if you want to participate in it, be part of the community, be a part of that chaos, crash the servers with everybody, then make sure you're there on February 5th to download the game from Steam, get your free demo access to the full game. The last thing I want to mention is the Kickstarter campaign. I forgot to pull up an image here. But the Kickstarter campaign, I don't really feel comfortable like telling people where to put their money, but I'm going to provide a link to the Kickstarter and all that stuff. What you really should just check out though is the website for it. You can see how much money they've raised. This is really the best place that I've found to get your questions answered. You can check out the comment section where people have answered or asked questions already. People are getting responses from the devs. There's also the FAQ. So I just highly recommend that you do your own personal research as far as where you want to put your money and things like that. But this Kickstarter ends like January 31st, February 1st, depending on your time zone, all that stuff, right? But it ends in literally a week. So if you're looking to get into all the exclusive supporter goodies and all that sort of nonsense, your time is running out. Your time is almost over. So make sure you just at least check it out. Check it out. See what the game's all about. See what the devs are saying. I think there's been some more like technical discussion in these comments and things like that, as far as what the game can handle and what they're expecting for content and stuff like that. So really interesting stuff going on here for Stormgate. Really exciting stuff here. The link for this will be in the description. I'll also even here see if I can post an image here for you. This is the QR code to the Kickstarter if you want to check it out. Easier to scan, blah blah blah, and then click the link. But that is Stormgate in the next month or so. It seems like we got the Steam Next Fest, free public access, big old open tournament, opportunity to earn free beta access keys. The closed beta that you paid for if you're a Kickstarter supporter will be happening shortly after Next Fest. And then there's a lot of opportunities out there for your content creators to get involved, get participating, and that's what I got for you guys. Thank you. Questions, answers, maybe in the comments. Let me know. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys out there and storming the gates, I suppose. Have a good day.